Hello friends, this is Akshay More working as assistant professor in Department of Botany at GMT Arts, BW Commerce and Science College, Sinnar. Friends, in our last lecture we studied first part of flower, that is calyx. In that lecture we are going to study corolla. So what is corolla? Corolla is a second whole of floral leaves in succession from outside. An individual member of this whole is called as a petal. Individual member of this whole is called as petals or petal. It is a color other than green. Next, number of petals. 5 in hibiscus and 4 in brassica. Friends, 5 petals present in hibiscus. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And 4 petals present in brassica. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Brassica means muhuri. 4 present in brassica and 5 present in hibiscus. Friends, we can study the corolla using following botanical terms. First term, cohesion. In that term, Polypetalus. So what is Polypetalus? Poly means free and petalus means petal. If the petals are free from each other, this type of term we called polypetalus. Example, brassica. Next term, gamopetalus. Gamo means fuse, petalus means petal. If the petals are fused to each other, this term we called gamopetalus, or this condition we call as gamopetalus condition. Example, ipomia and dhatura. Here, polypetalus condition. In that condition, petals are free from each other. The petals are free from each other. They cannot be joined to each other. This term we called polypetalus condition. Example, brassica. Next, gamopetalus. Gamo means fuse. The petals are fused to each other. They cannot free. The petals are fused to each other. See here. This type of condition we called gamopetalus condition. Next, estivation. Now, in our last lecture, we studied what is estivation. Friends, so what is estivation? It is a arrangement of sepals or petals called as estivation. Arrangement of petals called as estivation. In corolla, we have to study 6 type of estivation. We will see one by one. First one is volvate. Second one is indublicate volvate. Third one is twisted estivation. Fourth one is imbricate estivation. Fifth, twinkle shell estivation. And sixth one, vexillary estivation. Friends, see here, first type of estivation, that is volvate estivation. In volvate estivation, petals meeting by the edges without overlapping. Petals meeting by the edges. And they cannot be overlap. This condition we call as volvate estivation, or this estivation we call as volvate estivation. Example, solanum. Second one, indublicate volvate estivation. Friends, in that estivation, a form of volvate in which the margin of the petals are fold inward inverse or themselves. Petals are folded. This type of condition or estivation is called as induplicate volvate estivation. Example, hypomere. Next type, twisted estivation. In that estivation, one margin of petal overlap that of the next one and the other margin is overlapped by the third one. One margin of petal overlap the next one and the other margin is overlapped by the third one. First overlap is the second and second petal overlap in third petal. This type of condition or this type of estivation is called as twisted estivation. For example, hibiscus. Fourth type, imbricate estivation. In that estivation, out of the 5 petals, one is internal, one is external, and the other 3 partly internal or partly external. In that estivation, one petal present in inner side, one is outer side, and other partly inner or partly outer or external. This type of inflorescence we called as imbricate estivation. Example, sisal pinia. Fifth estivation, that is pinnacle shear type of estivation. In that estivation, a form of imbricate where there are 5 petals, 2 internal, 2 external, and 1 partly internal and partly external. This type of inflorescence called as pinnacle shear type of inflorescence. Example, Melia azarite. Fifth type, that is vexillary estivation. In that estivation, out of the 5 petals are the posterior one is the largest and cover the 2 lateral petals. One largest are covering 2 lateral petals and the latter in their turn overlap the 2 interior and smallest petal. This type of condition or this type of estivation called as vexillary estivation. One largest petal is covered into 2 lateral petals and the latter their turn overlap to 2 interior and smallest petals. For example, clitoria. Here, first one is volvate, edges are mitted without overlapping. Petals are mitted without overlapping. This type of condition called as volvate type of estivation. In duplicate volvate estivation, petals are fused. Petals are fused, but they cannot be overlap. Petals are fused, but they cannot be overlap. This type of condition we call in duplicate volvate estivation. Third one is twisted. One petal are overlap in second. One overlap to second. This type of condition called as twisted estivation. Fourth one is imbricate type of estivation. In that estivation, one petal present in outer, one present in inner, and third is partly inner and partly outer. This type of condition called as imbricate type of estivation. Fourth one is twinkle shear. In that estivation, 2 petals are present in inner side, 2 outer side, and 1 partly inner and partly outer. This type of the condition called as twinkle shear. Last one, vexillary estivation. In that estivation, one large petal cover into 2 petals and later these 2 petals cover in next 2 petals. This type of condition present in vexillary type of estivation. For example, clitoria. Friends, hope you understand all this term. Thank you.